This is Highbridge Motorhome's Devon branch on an unseasonably mild and yet sunny December 2025 day. So I popped out here to take advantage of both the nice weather and the relative quietness to do some videos of some of our absolutely loads of new and used stock. Now I say it's quiet, we probably see less people on the forecourts, everybody's tied up in that Christmas thing, but actually we're selling loads this month, which is really good. We're selling as many this month as we do sort of in sometimes in late August and things, which is cool. We may see less people sell as many vans. This one is a little bit of exotica. This is a one owner from new, sold by myself from new, 2024 Adria Twin MAX 680. So Adria, European supergiant Slovenian company from the Adriatic of Slovenia, built in Novo Mesto. Very, very high quality, pioneers of the fixed bed van conversion, and this is their flagship fixed bed model. So this is the Adria Twin MAX 680 SGX. So there's some important bits in that title there. 680 means it's 6.8 meters long. Max means it's based on the MAN, not the Fiat, and SGX means it's got the most popular layout, which is the very large longitudinal raising and lowering rear bed, which was pioneered by Adria in a mainstream production van conversion, as was the idea of a fixed bed van conversion full stop from a large scale manufacturer for the UK market. So this one is 24 plates, 18 months oldish. It's in reflex silver. It's a very pretty van. It's in immaculate condition. It's got all the options you could possibly have. These retailed at 120 odd plus the bits, roughly sort of new, and this one is 92,995 on a 24 plate that's done 1,000 miles, well, 1,300 miles. Let's have a little look at it. So it's based on the MAN TGE. For those of you that don't know, MAN are the lorry or heavy commercial part of Volkswagen Audi Group, but they also market and have done for several years ish maybe the Volkswagen Crafter. So this is a MAN TGE. By any other name, that is a Volkswagen Crafter basically. The advantage of the MANs is they had access to the MAN commercial truck garage service network designed for big articulated lorries who typically opens more days per week and more hours, but it is to all purposes a Volkswagen Crafter. Same production line, same spec, same everything, and it is very high spec. So MAN TGE, it's a 2-berth 4-seat belt, 4-ton. You will need the C1 driving license to drive this because of the size of it, but that gives it a very handy payload of sort of 700 to 800 kilos. This is the 180 horsepower automatic, the 8-speed fully automatic torque converter gearbox, along with the 180 horsepower engine, not the 140. 1,300 miles. It's 6.84 long, 2.05 wide. Apparently it's 2.58 tall. Apparently looks a little bit taller than that to me, and price is 92,995. Which is basically the same sort of price or slightly less than a new Fiat based Adria Twin Supreme 640 SGX, which is this equivalent but based on a Fiat Ducato if you upgraded it to a roughly similar spec. In fact, to be fair, if you upgraded the Fiat based version with this engine power and the other spec, you'd be paying more than the price of this. So it's down to what you prefer. Do you want the Volkswagen, as it basically is, base vehicle and the extra size for the same price as a new Fiat or a 1,000-mile Volkswagen based one? There's no right answer to that. Those who like Volkswagen, you'll like this. So we've got front fog lights, front and rear parking sensors, 16-inch alloys. On the roof is a large solar panel, a TV aerial, and a 5G Wi-Fi system. Some of those things are dealer fit options. So mains hookup, lithium battery as standard, and say solar panel, big solar panel. Truma diesel, gassy diesel. Oh darn it! I'll check the heating system, power source when we go inside. I think it's diesel electric. Yes, I know I should know these things, and yes, I know I should come out and check the spec first before I do the videos, but you know what, I get excited. I like to come out and do the videos of the vans, and sort of as I walk around them, I see things, you see things, so it's a learning curve for all of us together. And we've got 120 motorhomes in stock. I know most of them like members of my own family, but I don't always remember everything off the top of my head, so we'll check if it's, I'm pretty sure it's diesel electric, the Truma heating system, but we'll check when we go in anyway. Toilet cassette locker, so we've got front lounge, massive rear bed, mid bathroom, fresh water fill up point there for your inboard fresh water tank, external shower on the Twin Maxes. At the back we've got factory fitted MAN reversing camera and reversing sensors, double glazed flush fit windows all the way around. Now opening up the back, this is one of the big reasons why you buy, well, this is the reason why you buy the SGX. They did do another couple of layouts of these. They did a 6 metre with a transverse fixed rear bed. They sold one in this country, so I'm told by a customer. And then they did the SLB like they do in the Twins, which are low fixed singles with one side folded up, less storage space underneath. But this is the one to have. This was the big seller. This is the one to have, I would definitely say. Concertina blinds and fly screens on all the windows. Massive storage under the bed, even with the bed in the down position. But at the back here you'll find a light switch, you'll find a main socket, and you'll find a button to take the bed up after you fold your wings in. So fold the wings of your mattress in, and then you can take your bed up. Now you can stop this bed at any height you like, and of course you can store things like bikes, pianos, people, rocket launchers, 50 cal machine guns for the Afghan warlord market, you name it, people have put it in the back of an SGX. I'm not going to say it's the quickest raising bed in the world, but how often are you actually going to be doing it? The space is what this is all about. As you get to the top and you get to this stage, and look what happens, your side frames auto retract. How clever is that? I feel like I should be sort of humming the Thunderbirds theme tune. And because that's done that, we can bring this all the way to the top. So you've got absolutely gargantuan storage space. So yes, it's been copied, not necessarily quite in this way, but it is such a cool thing. Storage pockets in the back. Barbecue point. Oh, that's the shower. Oh, what's that then out there? So hot and cold shower there. I remember wondering what that was when this was new, and I can't remember. I'll let you know. So big cupboard space underneath these protective covers there. And yeah, it's just an absolutely huge bit of storage space. You can see the front carpet's never been down. They've still got the original. Oh no, they have been down. We've rolled them up. But yeah, I've got customers who want to sit in the back, play a keyboard. We've got a harpist with one on order who's going to sit in the back and play a harp. Electric bikes is the main thing, isn't it? But I mean, what a brilliant, spacious area that is. So it's got more space for storage than most other vans of any description on the market, and more than the SGX Fiat based one. So more cupboard space through there, your awning winder handle. Let's bring we'll bring the bed down from the inside so we don't have to stand here and wait. I like the fact there's blown air heater vents on both sides, which will create an air of warmth from your Truma blown air heating. So coming down this side, this one must be a barbecue point. It is. And then a full-length Thule Omni-Store awning. It's got a Scorpion track alarm and tracker on it. Plus point of buying very slightly used, and it is only slightly used, is you're saving a lot of money and someone else has fitted most of the kit that you'd want. Cab blinds on the front, as you'd expect. It's got the Got a mental block today of what it's called. Leather vast, that's what it's called. So I do know something. So half Alcantara, half leather. 1366 mileage wise. So we've got steering wheel mounted cruise control and stereo control buttons. Over there we've got what you would call, if it was a Volkswagen badge, the Volkswagen Discover Media set up. So that is phone mirroring via a VW App Connect and sat nav. Very, very good one at that. We've got auto stop start, we've got auto climate control, we've got heated steering wheel. Blimey, I didn't know they had heated steering wheel. That's really, really cool as well. And heated windscreen. Wow, all the toys. So twin swivelly cab seats. So yeah, take it back on the comparative Fiat price, and you'd have to go way further again. So you'd probably be paying knocking on £100,000 for a Fiat based 180 SGX with all these toys. Electrically controlled heated electric fold mirrors. Don't get them on the Fiats either. So I'm sort of mentioning this for those of you who might want to be comparing this sort of price and value wise compared to its new Fiat based equivalent, if you're deciding either way. For most people, they either will have the Fiat based one or they'll want a Volkswagen, so they'll have this MAN based one. But yeah, condition is fantastic. Previous owners are just the loveliest people who waited a long time to get their next van sort of thing, and have just been really, really nice. And they've looked after this absolutely perfectly. Fly screen door, table there, will drop down. There's no clippy rail for it, but if you had to, you could sort of try and manufacture something to fudge it into a bed, but it really is a two-berth. So we've got the opening panoramic front windscreen that wasn't available on the Fiat based one at the time, it is now, and then a large, very large skylight up there, not quite as big as today's Fiat one, but bigger than the Fiat one in 2024. Got the heater air vent there to create curtains of warmth. Adria's big thing is warmth. They are sold massively in the UK, but of course all through Scandinavia. The top selling van in Scandinavia for many years, top selling Norman and German brand in Germany. We've got the sort of beachy coloured wood effect, which you'll see today in the special editions, the anniversary editions. Loads of sockets all the way through, 12 volts USBs. TV bracket will come out, spin around. Kitchen has got a microwave, which is very unusual, of course, for a European van. Is it a combination microwave and oveny thing? As well as your 2 burner gas hob. So this is something they just give the British. Pull out extra storage. Nice cabinet space at the end. Good kitchen for a European van. So they don't major on kitchen space. It's not their thing. I like this little pull down thing with the spice bag, I call it, for your spices and stuff. That way. Whoop. High level storage. Push it from that end. So up here we've got the Truma control panel. This is where we find out that it's diesel electric. So we press that. Oh, it's just diesel. Just diesel. So yeah, just diesel powered heating and hot water, which is fine because it barely uses any, and you've got a huge amount of diesel in your tank anyway. So Truma 6D on that front. Standard Adria control panel, really nice and easy to use. I've switched it off, so I'm going to switch it off. And then we've got a second button here for doing your bed. So press a button down, your bed comes again, and we can see what your bedroom looks like from the inside. 90 litre 12 volt fridge freezer. Underneath you've got a wardrobe, so in the Fiat based ones you can spec it up with a 136 litre 12 volt fridge. That wasn't, I think, an option in Twin MAX. I think, don't hold me to that, but I've never seen a Twin MAX with the taller fridge. I don't think it was an option because of the shape of the MAN TGE, but don't hold me to that. So, wait for the bed to come back down again. Takes its time because it's got to put them winglets in and out, of course, as it goes up and down, so it's slightly more involved electric bed compared to the Fiat based ones, which are in the boxy shaped van, so they haven't had to design around the extra curve of the body shell. That'll be nearly down there, and then we'll have a look at the bedroom from the inside, have a look at the bathroom. Oh, that's all the way down. So you've got a gargantuan bed. It is absolutely massive. So it's longitudal. Flatten those bits out. Let's do that, because a lot of the Adria literature describes these SGS beds as transverse, and you can sleep transverse if you want, but why would you want to? Because it's massively long and massively wide, so loads and loads of space, and then you can get out without disturbing the other person, which is great. 3 high-level storage cupboards, loads of clothes storage, 1, 2, 3, 4 opening windows. Why do so many manufacturers not give us opening windows all the way around, or make them optional? Skylight up there, you could have aircon into there if you wanted to. We've got light switches up this end, another light switch there, and charger sockets down the far end, which you can add extra lights or USBs and things like that to. Swing wheel separate shower, as pioneered in the Supreme range in 2019. Gives you a good separate shower when you need it to be, with a hanging rail and a vent. But you do have as well a window, and I dare say you could take your shower hose out the window and use it for cleaning things like dogs or bikes, things like that. Cool. You can tell this has seen very little use, because all the catches are so strong, it's unbelievable. So yeah, really nice bathroom, spot on condition. It's got everything bar a tow bar or a bike rack you could possibly want already on it, I would say. So very rare, very rare indeed. Adria Twin MAX 680 SGX on the 180 horsepower, 4 ton, I thought it was 4.25 ton, 4 ton MANTGE, which is a Volkswagen Crafter by any other name. You can give us a call on 01626832792. Hit the motorhome sales option. We're open all the way up to the Saturday before Christmas is our last day, then reopen on the 2nd of January 26. You can send us a text or a WhatsApp to the mobile number there, 07432 662 558. You can try and ring that, but we're in a very poor signal area here, so may not get through, so best call in the landline. Send us an email, jw4@highbridgecaravans.co.uk. We'll try and monitor them while we're closed through Christmas. If it's like sales inquiry, we'll try and help. Check us on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website, or just come and see us. So we're there at Newton Abbot, Devon, just off the A38, which you can probably hear in the background, which is literally just over there. We've got Stover Country Park here, 12 Oaks campsite up there. There's 2 pub stopovers the other side of the road. You couldn't get a better place to come and look at motorhomes and come and visit in your motorhome. But don't hang around, because I think it's the only second-hand Adria Twin MAX 680 SGX available today. It is an incredibly nice van. It's really cool and a rather special thing. So give us a call today and ask us about the wonderful world of the Adria Twin MAX 680 SGX. Thank you very much.